Hey guys, so I was gonna do this tomorrow, but I just went on YouTube and Queen to Be 1000, I'll show you a picture of her site. She made this chicken pasta salad that made me so hungry. I had to go and make something. I couldn't handle it. And I was texting Modiva38 and she said that puts Queen Bee in first place for the salad competition. So I'm gonna do it and see how it turns out. I'm just gonna wing it and I'm gonna bring you along with me because that's just how I do it around here. This is her site, Queen to Be 1000, and check out this my chicken pasta salad recipe. She puts sriracha in it. Oh, girl. Oh, you made my mouth water. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm making a watermelon salad. Here's my bowl. I've got a watermelon. I got mint, some lime, red onion, some feta. I got these Persian cucumbers, salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna do like a dressing with that orange muscat champagne vinegar and some olive oil, salt and pepper. And I'm gonna see what I think of that dressing and before I pour it on there and if it needs anything, but I will take you along for the ride. Here we go. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut up these cucumbers, cut off the ends of them. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna grate some of this off. It'll make it look prettier. Okay, so I've got those peeled. Gonna cut them in half and then cut them in half again. And then just do a nice chop. Or if you like bigger chunks, you can. I prefer to have the smaller chunks because when I take a bite, I like to take like the perfect bite and get everything that I have in the meal in that bite. And so a lot of times I cut up, you know, in some smaller sizes. So with the mint, just peel off the leaves. And I'm just using like one sprig here. And then stack them up like that and roll them like a little cigarette. And then you're gonna chop it really thin. This is called a chiffonade. It would help if you had a much sharper knife. These knives are in dire need of being replaced. And just go back and do a chop. So it's chopped up really fine. You don't want to get like a big huge chunk of mint. And then, oh, it smells so good. And then next I'm gonna do a little bit less than half of an onion. About a quarter, and then you're gonna do just a really nice chop. And I just want it really fine. Like I said, you don't want to have a big chunk of something. The watermelon is the star in this dish. And then let's just do another little chop, make sure that it's really nice and fine. And you know, I think I'm gonna stick with that for now. So that onion's really strong, so I'm just gonna take what else I have and I'm just gonna put it in this little container. If I wanna add more after I've got the meal made, then I can. So this is how I cut a watermelon. I cut both ends off. so that I have a flat surface to work with. And then I put it up like that. And I cut around it with a serrated knife and cut all of the green off. You can come back in and just trim off any of the big pieces of white. It trims up really nice and easy, and then turn it over. And just make sure that you got all of the white. So you're just down to the meat. Half of this, maybe less than half, for my salad. Nice small pieces. So I'm just gonna cut it in like steaks. And it just cuts so easy, it's like butter. And then you can turn your cutting board and then just do, and then you get pretty uniform pieces, and they're small for the salad. See, look at how nice those are. Perfect. Pretty uniform. Gonna fill this bowl. I'm gonna fill it about halfway just so I can mix it up here. This is really juicy. So let's mix all this up. Look at those colors. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh man. This looks wonderful, and I haven't even put the dressing on it. I think I need more watermelon. This is a great salad to just get your hands in and get it all dirty and just really become one with your food, you know? Oh, that's so good. I could eat it just like that, but I want to step it up a notch, so let me mix up my dressing. Look how much watermelon I got from that one watermelon. I got all of this cut up. It's so good and sweet. And I did end up, everything that I had cut, I did put in this bowl. It's gonna be a little full, so I wanted to really give it a good stir. It smells so good. It tastes so fresh. The cucumber and the mint just adds so much to it, and I haven't even finished. I think I'm gonna cut up one more cucumber and add just a little bit more mint. The onion's perfect, but I wanna make sure that when you take a bite that you get all of those flavors. You can taste the cucumber, you can taste the mint, the onion. Okay, here's that other cucumber. And they're just little babies. They're the Persian cucumbers. So I'm gonna just peel that. Perfect. The mint is such like a little added oomph because you're kind of like, what is that? It just tastes so fresh, and it really adds a lot to it. They just pair well. Oh, that smells so great. Stir that up and get those juices really flowing in there, and because I want them to marry for a little bit while I'm making the dressing. Okay, so I've got this. It's an organic olive oil from Trader Joe's, and I'm just gonna put about 2 tablespoons in there. And this is that orange muscat champagne vinegar. And I haven't had this before, so I want to just taste it a little. Oh, that's nice. It's very, you can really taste the orange, and it's really sweet. I like that. So I put about 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna start out small and do like a teaspoon or 2. And then I wanna emulsify that. And that's basically just whisking it really hard until it starts to thicken up and look a little bit creamy. And so I want to add some more, about another teaspoon of that. I'm going to put some of this 100% desert mesquite honey, just to give it just a tiny bit of sweetness. That champagne vinegar is a little sour. It's so not very much honey, just a little bit. Oh, that's nice. That's good. So I did about a teaspoon of honey, about 2 teaspoons of the vinegar, and about 2 tablespoons of the olive oil. And I just want to make sure that's whisked really nice. And before I pour that over, I've got some kosher salt, just a little bit. And you don't have to put salt in it if you don't want to. And some cracked pepper. The piece de resistance. Some crumbled feta. And before I do that, I want to stir this up a bit and just see how watery. This is super watery, so I think I'm going to dump just a little bit of the juices out. I didn't pour all of the juices out. Just a little bit, so it wasn't going to water everything down. This is a really juicy watermelon. Just about 1/4 of a cup of feta on there. And then I'm going to pour that olive oil on there. And I didn't end up using the lime. I thought I might, but the fact that that orange champagne vinegar, it does have a really strong orange taste to it, so I didn't want to overpower that or change the taste in any way. I really like the orange. So that is it all mixed up. Look at those lovely colors. I'm gonna plate it and I will show you the finished product. Here is the finished product. My husband just got home and I had him try it and he's like, wow, that's good. It's different. It's just so fresh and clean tasting. And you can taste all of the flavors in there perfectly, and it works. You wouldn't think it would, but here is my watermelon cucumber feta salad. I hope that you enjoy it. I know I will. Have a great day. Bye.